Good morning. All right. I promise I am actually dressed in this. I'm wearing a sarong, which I usually wear when I get ready because I get really hot really easily. So anyway, I'm just getting ready. We're going to get dressed and get to work. I'm going to take you guys with me. So, normal morning routine, making sure that my hair looks perfect. But of course, in about 10 minutes, it's going to puff right back up. Anyway, let's go.
J'arrive, requiert Jojo, je suis à l'aise. J'ai ce qu'il a donne, y'a trop d'espèces dans la valise. J'ai le riz des...
Morning. So, we're gonna start a vlog today, everyday life type of vlog. So I'm obviously, you saw me getting ready. I'm on my way to work. I'm tired. I wanted to leave early. So my daughter worked super late last night and she missed the bus, and then she just wanted to stay home today or whatever. So she's staying home. Usually I wake up with her, like she'll wake me up as she's like leaving the house or whatever. So I'll get up like at 6:20, and then I have time, and then I was gonna film and all that stuff. But of course, because she missed the bus, I didn't get up until the actual alarm, which was like 7:15, and I have to leave the house like 7:45. But of course, it's 8:06 right now. I wanted to stop and get Cali coffee. I think we talked about it before. Sometimes I don't know what we talked about because a lot of times I film things and then I delete them because I don't like them or whatever. So I don't know if we talked about it, but I think we did. Anyway, they are like a kind of like a carbon copy, like a copy of Dutch Bros, which is like a West Coast, mainly West Coast, and maybe Texas too. I don't know, but it's not really an East Coast. They have one in Orlando, but I think that might be it over here. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't have a big footprint, at least that's as far as I know, on the East Coast. But I don't know if it's in any other countries. I assume that it's not. But it's kind of like they have coffee and stuff. It's sort of like Starbucks, but with energy drinks. Sorry for the light, but the sun is right there. Starbucks, but with energy drinks. So it's like, it's good. Honestly, it's kind of like an acquired taste. When I got out to Arizona, they introduced me to that at work, and like almost every morning we would go, which was definitely not good for my waistline. Luckily, it's not very close to me, but it is close to work, like 10 minutes away. But the good news is that I used to be chronically really late. Now I'm just chronically like either exactly on time or like a few minutes late. So yeah, so we've run out of time to like this morning to actually get the Cali coffee, whatever I was gonna order. I don't know, but yeah, they have like it's like almost like a Monster. Well, I guess so, like a Red Bull type of drink, but with they'll put like different syrup flavors and stuff in there, so you can have, and then they name them things like, I don't know, like a mermaid or like a glacier peak, or I don't know, they name things like that, and then whatever. So I don't remember which one I got last time actually, but you can also just like mix your own. So like if you like blackberry and peach, or like, I don't know, something like that, and then you can put like the soft top on it. Like, it's good, honestly. I think it's an acquired taste, but I'm not the hugest coffee fan, although I have been drinking it since going back to work because they actually have a pretty decent machine in the office. But I assume that when I'm like not going into the office every day after training, I probably won't drink as much coffee because I'm not just sitting there with this machine full of free coffee like next to me in the kitchen, you know what I mean? So I'm sure that I'll go back to normal, which is really not doing anything until like lunchtime or whatever. Anyway, I guess I'll introduce myself if you stayed through that talk and you don't know who I am. I'm Bram. I talk about all things, I don't know, lifestyle, shopping, travel. I don't know. I'm going through a change in my my intro. So we're gonna have to think of a new one. But basically, we talk about luxury, we talk about shopping, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about fashion. It's really like mainly fashion with some lifestyle and a little bit of luxury. So that's where we're at. So I actually started a vlog yesterday, and then I didn't follow up on it. And I don't like promising, like yesterday, I didn't go into the office. They're letting me free a little bit so I can, like, you know, learn things outside of the office. So I went out with one of my coworkers, and we went and like saw some businesses and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'll bring you guys to lunch. But obviously, well, I went to lunch with him, which was the problem. And he's a cool guy, but I went to lunch with him, and obviously I'm not going to film my lunch with him and tell him that we, like, you know what I'm saying, like, he obviously, I'm not talking about my YouTube channel at this point. So anyway, but today is an office day. Tomorrow I should also be out in the field, but I think with my manager. And then Friday we will do the vlog. Like, we'll get back to filming tomorrow. I might film some stuff or whatever. But anyway, my goal at this point is to put up one vlog a week, just like real life stuff, getting ready, talking about stuff over the week or whatever, and putting it up on Sundays. So that is the plan so far. I haven't been doing a lot of get readies with me. I told you guys that Carol basically tried to kill me, moved the bath mat, and I fell pretty hard in the bathroom. I'm like, is it time to get like a life alert button or something? Because over the past few years, I feel like this is not the first fall, you know? Luckily, I didn't do more damage. I think I just really like bruised the knee pretty bad. It still hurts, and this was Friday. So, but it's much, much better. So yesterday, I actually got out, walked a bunch with my coworker, knocked on doors, like, you know, like, I guess they call it different things in different places, pull doors, knocked on doors, I don't know, but we basically went to go visit businesses, right, cold calling. And so I walked quite a bit. I actually did about 6,000 steps, you know, and my norm, like, if you go into an office, my norm is like 2 or 3, you know. So anyway, so I did quite a bit on my messed up knee, which actually made it feel better. So while it still hurts and it's still hard to like bend it and stuff, actually walking, like, I'm not walking with such a noticeable limp at this point, which is good. But hopefully it heals up soon. But I guess moving is the key to that. So I'm going to try, and if I don't get enough movement at work today, I guess, maybe I'll go to the mall later. It depends on how tired I am. I'm not sure. I'm supposed to go to a little, like, so American Eagle and like Aerie, which you know is my favorite stores, because like, if you've been here, almost everything I wear, at least casually, like my tank top that I wear every single day are the Aerie No BS tank tops. They have like a special like shopping event that is, I think it's like 20% off or something like that. So anyway, I'm supposed to go at 6. You actually have to like make an appointment. I don't know. I'm supposed to go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, because I don't know exactly like what I'm buying, but it is a thing to like go see the new store and like all of that stuff. So if I'm up to it, I might go to the mall. We might do that, get Carol a little bit of exercise, get my leg a little bit of like movement. Yeah. So far, like going into the office every day, I've been pleasantly surprised that I'm actually loving wearing my stuff, because I have so much stuff that I bought that I never really wore, because either it was too small at the time when I bought it, like when I was working in an office, or I bought it, you know, like for when I go back to work, or because I liked it and I was like, oh, maybe I'll wear it to dinner, and like that never happened. So I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've worn very, very rarely, if at all. So I am having fun like going through my closet and stuff. But and I'm glad that I didn't do any crazy shopping before going back to work, because I'm sort of like slowly figuring out, I think I spit, I don't know if you guys I'm slowly figuring out like what exactly I want or need for work, you know. So, like, what's going to be comfortable or whatever. So, like, it's 80 degrees outside. On a day like today, going into the office, I can definitely wear, like, this is like a little jacket from Express. These pants are, these sweatpants. I should have gotten more, honestly, because they're perfect. They're like trousers, but they're sweatpants from Express. So they have, like, the closure and everything like the sweatpant, but it's like a trouser, but it's absolutely, like, sweatpant material. I love it. So yeah, so these are good, but like in general, winter's gonna be a little bit easier. But obviously, if I'm outside, even if I'm in and out of the car outside, this sun is crazy out here. And every day, even in the wintertime, like at the height of the day, like, you know, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever, like the hottest points, it's still probably gonna be like in the 70s or whatever. So not like cool, you know. So I do need to, I feel like I need to figure out how to, like, what is going to be comfortable to wear if I'm going to be like outside. So again, I'm really glad that I didn't spend the money on like office clothes, because I need to have a good balance, and I think I have enough for the moment. I think I have enough office clothes if I'm only going to have to be there ultimately 2 days a week, you know? So I have enough like blazers, things like that. I need to now figure out what exactly will be comfortable and not make me look put together, but not make me uncomfortable and sweaty and gross when I'm actually like out walking, going from like door to door type of thing, you know? Or in like one of these business parks or whatever. So that's what I need. And I also have sort of figured out this bag situation. We talked a little bit about it, I guess. And there's, you know what? There's never going to be a figuring out this bag situation because I'm always going to want more bags. I'm never going to be the type of person that wears one like regular bag, like shoulder type, I don't know, like one regular bag every single day, even if it's just to work. Except I found a solution I think that works for me in terms of the work bag. So I showed you guys, I did a short about it, and I showed you when I got ready, actually. I think I did. Let me show you anyway. So it's this. So it's the medium Boat tote. I just got it in this, I think it's called Rosewood. Obviously I'm liking burgundy and like dark maroons and purples at the moment. Reddish purples. But this bag, I have it in the blue, which you might have seen in some of my Get Ready With Me's or like OOTDs or whatever as well. The blue is, they're both good. I actually want to order another one in like an olive color or something. But they had a bunch of colors, so many colors over the summertime. There was an orange, there was a tan, there were so many colors, and I'm sorry that I didn't grab them at that point. The colors, funny enough, except the mediums not so much, but like the minis that I love. If you've been here, I've been like obsessed with these Boat totes, the mini version, because they're like the perfect bag in my opinion for every day, like running around with errands and whatever. Somehow I ended up with a navy blue, a green, and like a white on white. Those three colors, of course, are still available. I should have just gone for the crazier colors that I was thinking about, which was like, I liked the orange. This Rosewood just sold out in the mini, and I was gonna get that, but then I canceled it to get the medium because I figured I would use that every day or almost every day to go to work. Anyway, so I don't know if they'll like bring back more colors or whatever, but the orange was really good. There was a light blue. There was this medium royal blue. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what that color is actually, but anyway, got myself like that bright blue or whatever. That is been removed from the site. So anyway, the point is that now I know that the colors, I guess, are sort of like limited or whatever they do. So I have those two colors. I'm probably going to just keep adding colors, to be honest. They're $45 a piece. And so far I've been using it every day. And I think that it is probably going to be more comfortable ultimately to separate my heavy stuff that I need for the office or whatever from just like the regular bag that I would use to like when I'm out and about and like all that stuff. So, so I don't think that I need like, I mean, maybe I'll still get it, but I don't think I need like the Coach Empire or like I don't think I need like a structured work bag at this point because it's just going to be too heavy. Like the way that it's so heavy right now, I can't imagine like putting the two things together and then walking around with it, especially because again, like I'm not just going into an office. I'm going to have to like, the idea was like to have it and like bring it in and out of places with me. I don't think that is logical. But I have noticed the gap in my collection, quite honestly, is a regular bag. A lot of my bags, a lot of my stuff, a lot of my work clothes actually is not as like neutral, I guess, or like plain as my like sweatpants and things that I like. So typically when I'm buying bags, I like the bag to be the center of attention or the shoes, right? So I don't have a lot of plain shoes. I don't have a lot of plain bags. Now that I'm going back to work, like my clothes, my fancier clothes actually have more prints on them. I've realized, like what I have in my closet, I guess, they actually have more prints, and they actually have like, I don't know, it's a little bit more like either obviously a little bit more dressy, of course, but they all like, it's the clothes that draw the attention in that case. And so a lot of my bags don't actually match. So while you guys might know, I'm not a big fan of black. I'm not a big fan of plain things. However, I used to buy plain things, and as I'm talking like in the past videos and stuff to you, I'm like, yeah, I used to have that, and I'm thinking to myself, like, really, like it's interesting how many black bags I've had in the past, how many plain bags I've had in the past that I used a lot. And because I've been in the kind of like headspace, I don't know. It's been my style for a little while it's always been my style to gravitate towards crazier looking things. However, in the past, especially for work, I have had a lot of black bags. And so going back to work has made me realize that like, oh, wait a minute, like I did have a lot of these things because I actually used them because they matched my wardrobe for work. You know what I'm saying? So one bag that I used to get a lot of use out of when I used to do like door-to-door cable sales was the Chanel Surf Tote. So that might be one that I look at, which might be perfect for like going door to door. But yeah, like I realized that yes, I had all the crazy bags, but the ones that I wore the most, I believe, were, at least during the week, were actually like the black and the brown bags. Like, who am I? Who am I? That's crazy. Sometimes the denim stuff, but like for the most part, yeah, I think that's the case, if I remember correctly. So anyway, there's a gap in my collection. That gap is regular solid color bags. So and you know, as much as I don't like to make myself small and understated, because I'm sort of like I'm done trying to fit into a box to be likable or whatever to other people. However, I'm in sales, so of course there are going to be times that I'm going to need things. I'm going to need to wear things and dress a certain way so that I can get in the door, right? So there are certain companies that maybe I should not wear a Chanel suit or in like bag and like not a suit. I don't have any Chanel suits. I don't know what that meant, but you know what I'm saying? Like Chanel earrings, Chanel bag, Chanel shoes. Like maybe there are certain accounts that I should like when I walk in, I shouldn't be so out there with how I look. So I don't know, guys. Maybe I need like a plain old like black or like maybe the Merlot color Brooklyn bag. That's what I'm thinking more so than the Empire 40. And now while I like the Empire 40, I just think that that bag is actually going to be too uncomfortable to drag around with me on those days. So I think I need some solid bags. I think I might look at the Chanel Surf Tote. I might look at, I don't know. I have a lot of non-solid bags on my list, which I will probably have a video out before this goes up about the vintage and like pre-loved work bags that I'm like, come on guy, that I am looking at, right? And so there's some wild ones on there, but I love them. But other than that, like just I think that I should add one plain old bag, and then that way if I am wearing something that's like has a lot going on, I literally have a black bag that I can get. Now, you might have also noticed that I've been wearing a lot of black to work. Again, something I used to do, and I guess it makes sense because most of the appropriate work clothes, and I don't think I've been appropriate every day, but I've dressed up, you know what I mean, are in darker colors. So, you know, I've been talking to you guys for like a year now about how I don't like black, I don't like this, but honestly for work, maybe I do like black. Maybe Bram is changing. Maybe I do like dark colors and things. I think also obviously this time of year, but sometimes, am I going to wear a full black outfit? Maybe one day. Never say never. But, you know, obviously, sometimes black looks a little bit more polished, I will admit. Yeah. So, anyway. So, yeah, so the question is what bags are we going to add? But, you know, in like a week or two, we will do a little bit of shopping for some regular bags. I have my sights set on a few that I'm thinking about that maybe we'll check out or whatever. And also, I'm not mad about the mid-range price. Although, of course, you know, I like my vintage, like, luxury items and stuff like that, but we'll see. So that's it. So we are obviously on our way to work. I have talked almost this whole ride to you guys. So from here today, let me just give you like a breakdown of what I think we're going to do for the rest of this vlog. This vlog will probably go till Saturday, most likely. And then I will try to get it up by Sunday for our new Sunday morning vlog posting time. So from here, I'm almost at work. I'm going to go into the office. We're going to make up some calls today. All of that stuff. I don't know what else I'm doing, but it's an office day. And then after that, so tonight I might take you guys, if I don't see you, I don't know like what the plan is today. I do have to get to USPS. I'm sorry the Lupu situation. I need to get them out to you guys. So the 2 winners, I haven't heard from other 3. Next week at some point when I have a little bit of time, we're going to choose some backups, but the 2 winners who reached out to me, who I have your address, I promise you it will be sent today during lunch. So hopefully by the time that you see this, you will have already opened and got the package, and let me know that you got it and that you love it and all that stuff. So I'm going to do that today. I promise. And then I am, yeah, so we'll see what time I get out. We'll see. Maybe we'll go home, pick up Carol and my daughter, go to American Eagle, get the little 20% off. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's in there. I don't know. But like they have like a dedicated like sales associate to help me, which I don't know. I'm like, I don't need that. I don't know. It's a weird. It's like I don't know. They think they're doing a nice thing. I guess that's fine. So I'm gonna do that. And so if we go, I will take you guys to the mall with me later if we're gonna go do the American Eagle thing. But I'm not 100% sure. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, other vloggers are like, okay guys, we're going to like a Chanel shopping event or like a Louis Vuitton shopping event. I promise you I've been to those too. But I'm like, we're going to an Aerie and American Eagle shopping event. So, which I don't know if it's more fun, but cheaper. So that's more fun, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so we'll do that. If we go, I'll take you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow, but Friday I will definitely take you guys out in the field with me so you can kind of see how this whole thing works. If you don't know what I do and don't know about outside sales and all that stuff, so we can chit chat and go to lunch and all of that stuff. And then Saturday, I think maybe Saturday we will end up possibly in the mall and possibly doing a little bit of work shopping, unless I'm forgetting something that I was supposed to do. I don't know. All right, anyway, close to work, and I am 5 minutes late, so I will see you guys in a little while. Bye. Hey guys, okay, today is Thursday. I just got finished going knocking on doors with my manager, and there's a system that allows me to look up like businesses and size and revenue and all that stuff through the library. So what I'm gonna do now is I have about 2 hours until, I guess like an hour and a half until I have to be in the office. So, because I have a training at 1 o'clock. I have 2 trainings today. So anyway, I'm gonna go really quickly to the library because whatever the system is, I signed up for a library card, which I haven't had. I don't know, like I have no idea when the last time I had a library card was, but signed up for this. I signed up for a library card, and now I have to go into the library and speak with the librarian and have them explain to me exactly how to find this specific site, which will give me all of this information. So it's a good thing, I guess, when prospecting, that I can know a little bit more about the businesses and all of that stuff, so that I know, you know, if I'm searching for a specific size of business, a specific size of a deal or whatever, I have, you know, I have some information to go on instead of just like blindly walking into places, which I do anyway. Yeah, I mean, I walk into everywhere. But it's, I think a lot of times good when I'm having those days where I'm just kind of out and about and finding new business, to start from a point where I have an idea of who I'm going to see. So I'm going to do that now, and then we will find something to eat, I guess. I'm not really hungry, but I know I will. I am and I'm not. So this morning I woke up extremely early, and I had a bowl of, I don't think I'm ever going to buy it again, Frosted Mini Wheats, which I freaking love, but I'm so bloated and I feel like I have a rock in my stomach. Yeah, so I never want to eat that again, to be honest. I love them. with like really cold milk. I love them, but yeah, but I'm over it. So, and I feel like when I have them in the house, it's literally all I want to eat. And that can't be good. So I am going back on my shot. I think it's the 21st of November that they're going to charge me again for it. I guess I could call in and ask them to charge now, but I'm being a little bit lazy. Hooters across the street, and I love Hooters. Yeah, it was one of my first jobs that I actually loved. I worked there. I got a job being, life was so different, right? In the 90s. I got a job as a hostess in the 56th Street location, if anybody remembers that location. 56th between, I think it was between Broadway and 7th Avenue, maybe. And was it? I think so. I'm almost positive. I'm almost positive that it was Broadway and 7th. I think so. Anyway, I worked there. I got the job there when I was 17. I was about to turn 18. I was 17, and I worked there as a hostess for a few months. And then when I turned 18, then I started as a waitress. And honestly, to date, one of my favorite jobs. I know that everyone has their own opinions on Hooters and whatever. It doesn't exist over there anymore. You know, but honestly, it was a fun time. I know that our thoughts on what was acceptable and not was different back then, but it was a good time. It was a good time. I made good money for an 18-year-old, you know. I was able to move out of my, move out on my own and whatever. But yeah, it was definitely I would say the best. After that, I went on to like other places where I waitressed, and then I like bartended a lot. But I would say that Hooters was definitely one of my favorite places that I ever worked as a waitress, and maybe ever worked, period, honestly. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Anyway, I think it looks like it's about to pour now. Like all of a sudden it got like really gray. All right, so let's get to the library, guys. We're like 2 minutes away, and then we will go figure out what we're gonna have for lunch before we go back to the office. Be right back. So I think that we got what we need from the library. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll check it when I get back into the office. So now let's just decide what to do for lunch. It is very hot out. I really have to figure out what I am going to wear to actually like do the outside portion of this job, because I got dressed up in what I thought would be a decently cool outfit, but yeah, by the time I got to like I would say like the third door, everything got taken off, and now I'm literally just I'm in sweatpants and a tank top as usual, so that's not good for business. I have to figure something out. All right, let's go eat. So one thing that I kind of forgot about like office culture is the fact that you are just fucking eating all the time. And I forgot it because I haven't worked in 2.5 years, but Jesus, the amount of food or like a thought that we put into food in my old job was crazy. And I feel the same way here. Like the fridge is stocked And then it's like, okay, when's lunch? What time is lunch? Countdown to lunch. I forgot about that. I can't wait to be in, like, outside of the office, because then I feel like you don't really think about it the same way. But yeah. Anyway, I have a training to get onto, and then I will talk to you guys afterwards. Bye.
Time management, as you know from previous sales roles and hunter sales roles, can be the most important thing that we can do on a daily basis. Typically, you know, when I do see people struggle at this company, whenever they commit to things, either they don't spend enough time doing the right activity, prime prospecting hours, which we can consider from 9 a.m. till about 3 p.m.
Anticipating the N-words mandates against Jews, legally turned Parfum Chanel over to Felix Armois in May 1940. So Armois...
Good morning. Today is Friday. I am headed off to work. Whoops, we're in the elevator, obviously. And we are going to school, right, puppy? All right, guys, I'm feeling like I am getting shit done today. Don't you love when that happens? So I just got the packages shipped off. So the boo-boos are on their way. So those two people on the way to you guys. Sorry for my delay. What else, guys? Okay, so we did that. We dropped off Carol. She's so happy. I'm so happy that she's happy. And we're gonna go get a coffee and maybe a little something to eat, something light, and then we will go start to work. Oh, and then after work, my daughter works today. So while we'll go grab her, drop her off at work, and then we'll probably go to the mall. We'll probably go to the mall because I wanted to go into Coach. I told you guys, earlier in this video, the other day we were talking. I want to go check out the Brooklyn, see if they have it in the Merlot color, because that is the one that I want. And I also am going to, even though I think that I probably should stay away from getting this bag for work, I wanted to check out the MARC JACOBS. I'm looking for, I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for bags that I can kind of beat up a little bit, that I won't feel so bad about beating up. So that's why, like, I have a whole bunch of vintage bags on my list. We know that. But those are going to be more for the days where I go into the office, or for the days where I am going like directly to meetings and things like that, because that way I'm not like, out and about, like, whatever, stuffing them with too much stuff, etc., etc. However, I do have some on my list. Anyway, but I wanted to maybe look at the MARC JACOBS. There's a new one. I forget what it's called. I'll pop up a picture here. We'll go see if they have it in store. I love the price point of the MARC JACOBS. It holds everything. It holds the laptop. It's a comfortable bag. I feel like maybe my Miami MARC JACOBS bag is great, but I feel like maybe it's a little bit too loud. Like, I feel like I need to get something that is, like, literally matches everything. That's the focus, that I can go knock on doors with, that fits my laptop if I need it, etc., etc. So I do want to take a look at that. It's denim. It has, like, little things on it. I'll show you. I think it's super cute, but I don't know if it's too cutesy. It's not really, like, work appropriate. I don't know what's going on in my head. Like, what's happening to me where I am thinking about being appropriate now? I don't know. Am I growing up, guys? Is it just like this whole going back to work thing? Maybe. What are we gonna get from? I'm just gonna get my regular. I don't know. There's Christmas stuff here, but it's too weird to drink Christmas stuff here. Like it's 83 degrees out. I will never get used to that. I know that obviously, like, I guess if you're like, if you've been here for a long time or you're born and raised or whatever, like this might be normal to you, but it's so weird to me. It's so weird, and it tastes weird to do that. So, I don't know. What do they have? Oh, they have some sort of drink. Sugar plum. Oh, the sugar plum cheese Danish is really good. That we can do. That we can do. All right, maybe we'll do that. And then in terms of drinks, caramel. No, I thought that was like some sort of version of the strawberry acai lemonade, which I love. But I think I need a coffee. Actually, I'm really wide awake, so maybe I don't. But let's see. Hang on. Hi, can I get a grande iced brown sugar oat milk with a little extra oat milk and a sugar plum cheese Danish? Okay. Nope, that's it. Thank you. Oh, good. She scared me. All right, guys, let's. I'm gonna use Apple Pay. Be right back. All right, so we went into one place already. They were super nice. I'm finding a little bit of a difference. Like I've been out a few days, like I told you guys, like with other people or whatever, and I'm finding a little bit of difference between here in New York. I don't know how it's going to be in terms of, I don't know, like in New York, people are rude, but they're straight up, and so sometimes it's like really good, like you know where you stand. You're not wasting much time kind of hoping and praying that they're going to get back to you. Like usually, you know, sometimes people lead you on, but usually you know what you're working with. And I don't know yet. I find that everybody's really super nice here, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure if they are I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they're just being nice, like, and they are not as comfortable just being like, yeah, get the fuck out of my business. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we'll find out, I guess, right? So I'm gonna walk into somewhere else right now, and I will be back. Probably the next time we speak is either going to be on my way home or at the mall later when we go into Coach. We'll see. All right, we're taking a little lunch break. It is 2:30. I'm hungry. I came and got sweet greens. I'm in the car because this is what I do. I don't know. I like sitting. I like eating in my car. Honestly. Oh. I got sweet greens. I'm being healthy. I feel good about that. I got rice, arugula, sweet potato. Oh, stuff in my face? Yeah. Sweet potato, cucumber, tomato, goat cheese, and pickled onions. And tomato. I say tomatoes? I don't know. Okay. I got that. I'm being healthy for lunch because I'm gonna make a maple bacon donut. And my water. So I saw a sign called, I think it's called Chip City. It's some cookie place, and it looks like incredible, but I don't know where it is. So I think we might go look for it. But she has been a success. Saw a bunch of people, made an appointment for Monday, which is good. And that's it. I have about an hour before I have to go pick up my daughter to get her to work. So I'm gonna eat quick. I can't eat, obviously. I'm gonna pick her up. No, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna see if I run into a few more places, and then I'm gonna go pick her up. I don't know. I think about getting Carol don't know. I'm gonna get her now. I'll probably wait till like 5. It'll be a very long day for her though, but I'll probably do it after the mall. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it. We'll see what happens. Anyway, but solid day. We'll go to the mall later. I'll see you guys in a little while at the mall, where we will wrap up the vlog for the week. See if I can get my hands on a the Coach bag. Anyway, all right, we'll talk later. Bye. It's so good. Why did they have to open one near me? This thing probably is enough calories for like the whole weekend. It's so good though. Alright, I'm done with lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna go run into a few more places and then get my daughter, but I just wanted to show you this because, oh my god, it's fucking so good. Okay. I know, that's the right, that's the question. If I don't know if I really need it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, carry my laptop in it, you know, so I don't know. Just the puppy to get some exercise. Yeah. Puppy? Not even a chance? It's so cute. Oh well. Right? Good morning, guys. Okay, so hey, obviously we're doing one more day of fun before we finish up this vlog. So let me catch you guys up because I know I did some footage with no talking. So we went to the mall yesterday. Obviously we went to Coach, we went to MARC JACOBS. That's all I did. I'm trying to be good. Obviously holidays are coming up, you know. So anyway, what happened was that you would have seen I tried on the Coach 34 and the 39. I tried on the Empire, and they also had 2 kiss locks there. So I had the lady hold, all right, so the 34 and the 39, I actually like the 34 better, I think. I really don't need to drag my laptop in a good bag. It's kind of working for me to just throw all of like my equipment and plugs and stuff into like a boat and tote, because I told you I got the 2 colors now, and I probably will get like an olive, and there actually is one more that I'm thinking will be really like good. But honestly, most of the time I'm not needing to like drag this stuff from door to door, so I really don't need to like, I just need to stop thinking about it like that. So I'd probably rather just like a light, simple, lightweight, will match anything type of bag. Shoulder bag is probably what I'm actually looking for, I think. So I tried on the 34, the 39. I like the 34 better. I think it's a really good size. I tried it on in the Merlot color, which is very pretty, but I feel like Coach's lights are dim, and so a lot of times it's pretty hard to check if how you like the color. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so like, sorry guys, I've been sitting here for that long. All right, so that's that. I also tried on the Empire. which is probably my favorite. I like the Empire 40 is my favorite in either the olive or the burnished burgundy. They had both. I would probably go with olive for that. But honestly, it's $700. I don't really need a bag that big to hold like all of my stuff at one time. I just don't. And I would rather put that $700 towards, I'm trying to be level-headed, right? I'd rather put that $700 towards, that would pay for half of, probably almost half of the vintage bag that is literally top of my list for Christmas or Hanukkah or my birthday. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I think I will be much happier with the bag that I'm looking for. You guys will see it hopefully very soon, but I think I would be happy with going in that direction. So I'm not gonna do that. Last but not least, they had the Kiss Lock bags. They had a black and they had a monogram with the crystals. I'm not a big fan. The monogram crystals was absolutely beautiful. Let me say that first. Very, very beautiful. I am not a fan of Coach monogram. I'm just not. I know that while I think it is beautiful now, like I haven't been even able to pull the trigger on a Coach bag, period, right? While I'm loving it, I just know myself and I know how weird I am with bags, or how weird I've always been. You know what I'm saying? And so while, yeah, I'm wrapping my mind around spending less money, but there's always that like nagging like little thing in the back where it's like, well, why would you spend $900 on this fucking Coach crystallized monogram Kiss Lock bag when you can literally spend $900 and get yourself like a vintage Louis Vuitton of some kind? You know what I'm saying? It just like, I know what I'd rather have ultimately. And so I'm actually gonna, as obsessed as I was this time last year, I think it was, maybe like the beginning of the year, as obsessed as I was when we were talking about the Kiss Lock bags when they first came out, I didn't love it as much in person, honestly. Like maybe I would have in the pink or something, or like some other crazy color, but it did not hit the way I thought it was going to for me. And I love it, and I've seen other people unbox it, and I'm drooling over it, but like on me, it wasn't, like I said, maybe if they had another color, but I think I'm moving on with my life on that one. Yeah, because I'm trying to like weigh things. Like honestly, I'd rather have my Botox. Like I need Botox. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend the $500 a month on my shot. Like there's just other things that I'd rather put the money towards instead of just allowing myself to have all the things like I have in the past. Okay. Next, what else was I gonna say? Oh, I did a little footage this morning. My daughter was supposed to go to work this morning. Her shift ended up being cut, so we drove all the way over there, and then we ended up going to breakfast at First Watch. I had a gift card, which is why we went to First Watch. However, because the place that gave it to me did not sign it in the back, they wouldn't accept it. Fucking assholes. So, so I have to go get that fixed or whatever. And yeah, but that's why we went there. Although I think it's pretty good, but it's always better if it's free, right? And then, what else did we do? Oh, you saw that we went to TJ Maxx for a minute. My daughter loves, like the Christmas decorations and house stuff and stuff like that. So we went over there. We took a look around. They have some super cute stuff. We didn't get anything. Usually Carol will pick out a toy or something, but I don't know. She wasn't into it. So now my daughter took a new, she took a new shift. They cut her, but she found another shift, whatever. And so we are going to head over there in a second. And I'm going to drop her off, and then we are going to finish up this shopping situation. There is a pair of loafers that they have online on Zara online. I hate Zara's website. I hate it. You know, my problem with it is that it tries to look too artistic, and it's really like not user friendly. But they do have a pair of really great, like sort of like the YSL like dupes of the like really cool like scrunched up loafers in burgundy. So I will probably either I'm going to grab them online or I'll grab them in store, but I was thinking to go to Brickell to see what they have because I haven't been there to that Zara in a while. And last but not least, oh, that's what I didn't mention, we also went into MARC JACOBS yesterday. If you would have seen, there's two bags that I like in there, and I'm just trying to decide, like, really, do I really need to grab one of them? But they are super cute. One is like the denim tote bag with like the little charmy things on it, and then there's another one, but they only have the small. And I think I like the small, but I think I like the medium better. And then I also they also had the bandana version, which I actually really like. Although for some reason in my mind, I'm like, I think I should like the charm looking one, like the embroidered looking one better. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. So I'm thinking about going to Brickell because I think that they have both, and I think that they have the medium size in that charmy looking one. So I'm going to try that on, and they also have a charm, like a really good charm. I think it's sort of like a New York charm, and what I really like about it is there's a cab on it, and there's a pigeon. The pigeon sold it for me, so I'm thinking about going there and grabbing that and putting it, I mean, I can put it on any bag, really. So I think that's the plan. So we'll drop her off, we'll go to Brickell, and we'll we'll end it there. All right. I'll see you in a little while, guys. We'll figure it out, and then we'll talk about what we should do. I don't know. All right. Bye, guys. Puppies. Bag spotted in the wild. Love them. Okay, so all in all, I have decided that I'm not a fan of the tote bag, like in the denim looking. Yeah, like it's cute, but I'm just not a fan of it so much. I do like the bandana version, but they didn't have it in Brickell. They only had it in whatchamacallit, in Aventura, and I don't know, I'm kind of like whatever about it. So they do have a charm that I like, but it kept on flipping, and I feel like I just wish that I wish that every house that made charms would just do it double-sided, because you know that it flips, and you know that it doesn't, like, the majority of the time it will be backwards. That's just like Newton's law. It's how it goes. It's just like, it is what it is. Is that Newton's law? I don't even know, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm gonna save my pennies in MARC JACOBS. As for Coach, so I went back into, I didn't do any footage in there because I literally was in and out, and yeah, so I went in, and I hope I'm not too shaky. I went in, they had the Brooklyn, they didn't have any kiss locks, so that is what it is. I was hoping to see the dark, like, burgundy color, but it's fine because I don't need a kiss lock. I took a look at the Brooklyn real quick, again in the 34 in that color. I do really like it, but it pains my soul to buy something so simple. It just does. Simple for that much money, I guess, because I'm kind of inclined to just buy myself the freaking boat and tote with the leather handles, because it's $100, and I literally like it just as much as I like the Coach bag. So I'm thinking that that's the way that we're gonna go. However, my daughter mentioned that she wants, hopefully she's not watching this, she mentioned that she wanted a like a shoulder bag. She's simple. She likes plain things, and she wants just a regular leather shoulder bag. So I am thinking that maybe the Brooklyn 34 is something for her, maybe for Christmas or Hanukkah or something like that. So we'll see. But that's possible. We went into Zara, as you have seen. I really like the loafers. They had them in the burgundy and in the black, and I really like them, actually. I think I'm gonna get both. The black, I feel like, look more like the YSL, like dupes for the YSL, which I really am liking right now, but $60 is much more palatable, especially for a shoe. I mean, I do like androgynous things in general, and I probably will wear it for a very long time, but I'm happy to commit to $60. I do really like the YSL. I have to be honest, like with the little YSL logo. You know I like a logo. But I'm gonna see how much I wear these first, and like if they still have them next year or whatever, like we'll see. But for now, these are like perfect, especially like to use for work and whatever. So I think I'm actually gonna get them in burgundy and in black. I think I'll get a lot of use out of them because they're extremely comfortable, and I like them. The reason I didn't get them in person, because they did have my size, and I actually went to go check out. So I have some gift cards, okay? Some like Amex gift cards that I got, and I have 4 of them, okay? They totally equal out to a few $100, okay? However, this must be a new thing, because I got it like through something. It was like a gift back, right, for something that I paid for, like a monthly thing that I pay for that I get back. Like I earn points, and those points I can use on whatever. Like I can redeem them, and so I redeemed them for the Amex gift card because that makes the most sense. I can buy whatever I want. It reminds me of, in previous jobs, there's always been like this type of system, and I've actually bought a lot of stuff this way. Bought myself a whole new living room set one year this way, and like I think I did a dining room table one year. So anyway, same type of thing where for something that you pay for or that you do, you earn points, and then you can use those points and cash them in, and then you can get gift cards for a million different things. Usually it's gift cards, like it's never cash back, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to get myself like an Aerie gift card, or you know, you can get, it's honestly, in my opinion, it's a great thing to just accumulate for like Christmas or something, which I'll probably do like next year. And so yeah, so I have a bunch of gift cards is my point, and I was going to use them at Coach actually, but then I decided that maybe I wasn't going to do that, and then I was going to use them at Marc Jacobs because I have enough to just cover that whole purchase with it. But the freaking gift card was given to me, like it was sent to me in an email. There's no physical card, and there's no way, for whatever reason, I can't add it to like my Apple, like my Apple Wallet. So technically, there's no way for me to fucking use this gift card except online. But online, you can't really like combine gift cards. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can only choose like one form of payment. And some retailers will let you check out like via PayPal with multiple cards, but to add these cards to PayPal to then, and usually you can only like split it. Anyway, it's frustrating me because I literally can't use this whole thing on one purchase. I have to like break it up. So anyway, Marc Jacobs, there was no way that they could take it. I freaking was on the phone with Amex, like gift card, because I don't want to spend my own money on it. Like I have gift cards. I want to use that, you know? It's just a mental thing. I know I could use the gift cards on like groceries or like something else, but I don't know. Like at this point, I just wanted something. I don't want to spend my money on it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, nothing was working. The lady was no help on the phone. So what I did was, I went to Zara hoping that maybe they could, but the Zara in Brickell City Center, there's not even a person to check out with. It's actually a very strange Zara. I didn't really get a good picture because it was, I don't know, like I got some footage in there, but not like the whole thing. It's a very pretty Zara. I believe that they are actually closing it down and moving it upstairs because there was some signage for it. But it's like, it almost looks like, it's like a fancy store. I don't know. It looks more like the Massimo Dutti than Zara. It was really nice. I've never seen it before, but they had a whole shoe and bag section where they literally went to the back and got shoes for you. And I was like, this is weird. Like, this is very unlike Zara, right? But, I don't know. I guess cool. It was cool. Anyway, there's not a single person working cashier there. So it's the checkouts where you throw your stuff in that, like a basket, they call it, but it's just like a square cutout. Super futuristic. So you throw your stuff in there and it scans it and then you pay. So I could do that. So I asked the guy to come over. There was one guy working, you know, that area, and I asked him if I could just enter the card number. I was like, listen, I have it like literally an email from Amex with my cards, or from like, I guess the company that sends it, whatever. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I was like, can I just show this to you? Can we enter it somehow? He was like, no, you're gonna have to do it online. But online, the things that I want, it's highly, highly annoying. And I believe the reason it's so frustrating and they're making it really hard is because they want you to leave extra money on those gift cards and not use it. So I'm like, I have to get to exactly the amount of the gift card with no overage in order to use it. And that's like, so whatever like cents or whatever that I leave, that stays with Amex, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like it's dirty. It's not nice. So anyway, that's why I didn't get it, but I am going to order it online. Maybe I can call into customer service or something like that and order it like that, and then just give them like multiple cards. And so I'm not like, I don't end up with like $3 left on this card, $5 left on this card. And what's even more annoying is I'm literally going to have to break this purchase up into two, because each shoe with tax is $128 and my gift card is $125. So extremely frustrating, honestly. But whatever. You know, and like I said, I have multiple gift cards, but I can't pay with 2 gift cards on the site. So anyway, you know, this is when like technology and like these like futuristic things that they want to do, it's like, can we just go back to like cash and regular cards and typing it in? Like, just swipe my card like that, take the imprint, call it in later. I promise it's good, you know? It's just like, they have made it they've made it to a point where like it's no longer efficient, actually. You know, it's like all of this stuff in the name of efficiency, but this is absolutely not efficient. Yeah. And had Marc Jacobs just been able to freaking key in the thing, and I don't know, maybe they thought it was some weird thing that like this couldn't be like real. Maybe they were just like, maybe they thought I was trying to like do a scam or something. I don't really know. But it definitely makes sense to me that they should be able to call, like punch in a number. Like, what if your card isn't working? What if your card isn't swiping and the chip isn't working or something like that? Like, it's very, very frustrating. So that's the deal. So I'm going to order those shoes online. I will show you when they get here. You saw them on me before, but I'll show you, obviously I'll show you when the package gets here. Zara had some really great things. They had a really nice, I only showed you the jeans. I didn't think anything looked really good. They had a really nice, like an olive color suede jacket that was really beautiful. What else? Oh no, I think that's about it. Yeah, so that's the thing. I think what I might, and you know, I'll probably get those loafers. I don't know if I'm going to choose a color or if I'm going to get both. I might just get both. But I think that what I'm going to have to do with my gift cards at this point is just go pick something on Fashion File that I want, or that I've been watching or whatever. They have an extra 10% off of sale items. So I think I'm just going to look around and see what I can find over there. Put it on layaway with my little things. It'll knock off a few $100 from the total. And then, you know, and then get it out in a month or two as I do. I might do that. I'm thinking that might be the way to go, honestly. Yeah. And then that way, that's, I think, the only way that I can efficiently and successfully use every freaking penny on those cards, which is what I want to do. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. Thank you for coming along this week with me. If you have made it this far, you know, I appreciate you guys so much. Tell me if you like these vlogs better than, or not even better than, but how do you like the vlogs? I guess that's the question. How do you like the vlogs? Do you enjoy kind of just spending the week together, you know, talking about things as they come? Yeah. Other than that, oh, look, there's a beautiful cat out there. I wish I could show you guys, but I don't think I can. She's like, she's black, but like almost like a dark brown. Very beautiful. So what was I gonna say? I don't remember. All right, yeah, I was ending things. I was ending it. But anyway, yeah, just let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoyed just the regular old mundane weekly stuff. If you think this is something that you would be interested in watching week after week. Is it fun? Like, how do you feel about it? And yeah, I'll see you in the next vlog next Sunday. Bye, guys.